Hey there, it's Isma as usual from FX Kampala. Well, I do welcome you back to our YouTube channel, and in our video today, we're going to look at how you can master the ICT Killzones and trade them as a strategy. Now, in this video today, which we have actually called Mastering the ICT Killzones Strategy, okay, or Mastering ICT in particular. So we shall see what are the ICT, because we all know that they are basically 4 killzones, and we will actually give you the EST time version or time zone, that is the East Standard Time. Then we shall also give you the Ugandan time, because I'm based in Uganda. So I'll make this a priority for the Ugandans to actually convert for you this time, because it is actually something that I've realized that confuses a couple of people. So I'll actually convert for you this time in Ugandan time, so you get to know what is the best time to trade the kill zones in Ugandan time, and also of course in the EST, that is the New York time zone. So there are basically 4 time zones. There's of course the London, there is the Asian range kill zone, that is the Asian kill zone. Then we shall also look at the London kill zone. Then we shall also look at the New York kill zone, and then the London closure kill zone or London close kill zones. So those are basically the ones that we're going to be looking at. We shall see how you can trade them. First, we shall see how you actually get to know them, trade with them, and so on and forth. So join me as we get onto my PC and see how we can master and understand kill zones and trade off the markets using the ICT kill zones. Yes, hello. Like I said in our video today, we're going to be basically looking at mastering the ICT kill zones. Okay, basically. Now, in this video, before you actually get to know about the kill zones and all that, there is always the basis point of you getting to know where do they come from. And now, the best way to get to know the ICT kill zones is all the way from right away from the trading centers. So you need to know how many trading centers do we have, and from the number of trading centers we have, how many trading sessions do we get, and then from which appropriate trading session do we get individual kill zones when we are trading. So that's why I'm releasing this video critically to master kill zones. First, I said kill zones are usually those points that will significantly tell us the right timing of where we expect high quality trades and also high volatility trade setups. Now, these are the times where we expect optimal market movements that usually yields high quality trades when we are trading or in the markets. Now, I'll start all the way from the trading sessions, rather from the trading centers. Usually, we say that there are 4 trading centers, and these 4 trading centers, we have Sydney, we have Tokyo, we have London, and then we have New York. These are the 4 major trading centers that we have in the world, as per what I introduced to you, as per what I, told you in the previous videos. So if you haven't really watched my video about the trading sessions, please go and find this video. It will be helpful. Okay, I can also as well help you and put it in the description, okay, for you to go and watch. So it's quite an interesting, amazing video. So make sure you watch it to have an extensive information with details about this. Now, from the trading centers that we have, we further go and say it's from these that we get the trading sessions. Just like the word you hear, trading session, it's critically that particular time where we actually look up to trading, okay, with a specific region is opening and closure. So the timing as per the moment I have would be the Ugandan time. So this session starts at around 1 a.m. GMT plus 3 to around 11 a.m. GMT plus 3. That's the Ugandan time. So you can just subtract 3 to get it to the London time or GMT. Okay. Now, after that, the next session comes out to be London. So London remains the session, okay, of its own, besides it being a trading center, rather a trading city or center. Okay, so it remains a session and we have it. And this one, GMT plus 3, it opens at the immediate point of closure for the Asian market or for the Asian session. That's around 11 p.m. GMT plus 3 to around 7 p.m. Rather 11 a.m. GMT plus 3 to 7 p.m. Okay, GMT plus 3 or Ugandan time. Okay, so you can do the conversions depending on the country you come from and all this. So then before its closure, we happen to see the New York, which also remains as a session, and this of course opens at around 3-4 p.m. GMT plus 3 before the closure of the London session at 7 p.m. and then closes at around 12 a.m. GMT plus 3 or Ugandan time. So basically, these are the trading sessions that we do have. Okay, and of course, you will actually find a couple of indicators that will help you identify these. There are a couple of them, but strictly the indicator that I'll provide to you in this video is going to strictly be that of the kill zones. So in our video today, we're going to be looking at the kill zones. The kill zones, we have 4 kill zones. Okay, we have the Asian range kill zone. Of course, as you know, it's from the Asian session. Then the next one, we have the London kill zone, of course, from the London session. New York kill zone, of course, from the New York session, and London close kill zone. So they are basically 4. Okay, and when it comes to your trading platform, especially for the trading view, we're going to be using an indicator called let me show it to you. So you come to indicators here. Okay, you come to indicators here. It's called Sessions stroke ICT Killzones Vicent 139. Okay, so you may just go and just put Vicent 139. Okay, it's the indicator that we're going to be using. Now, this indicator is going to help us spot. Okay, it's going to help us spot of course, the Q zones that we have. Okay, of course, the Q zones, I'm going to give you the timing in GMT plus 3 or Ugandan time. I'll give you the New York time, and yeah, of course, and I'll also I'll give you the New York time. I'll give you the Ugandan time. Okay, basically. Okay, but usually it's standard to the EST or the New York standard time. So let me put mine. Okay, just put it there. Once you put it there, it will be there, but it will somehow be disorganized. So go to its settings. It will appear somewhere here. After putting it, come to its settings. When you reach its settings, make sure you remove the trading zones. Remember, you're looking at, usually this one is ticked. Okay, it will actually be like this by default. Let me just. By default, it will be like this. So it will somehow be a bit disorganized. Okay, just like you see, there are trading centers there. Then we also have the Q zones there. The chart will seemingly be disorganized. You see, Asian session, London, New York, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be a bit disorganized. So go to its settings and try remove, try remove the trading sessions and only scroll remove London, scroll remove New York, scroll remove the Asia, and then press OK. So it's now going to be neat. Okay, it's going to be neat. What do I mean? Let me try. So you realize that so basically now you realize that we have 3 colors. We have the orange, we have green, and then we have blue. Okay, today, of course, the New York session hasn't yet shown, or the New York Q zone hasn't yet shown. Okay, but it's like here, it's here. So this has a complete one. We have of course, the Asian range Q zone. We have the London Q zone. We have the New York Q zone, and then the London close Q zones. So London is green. Asian range is of course orange, and then US is of course blue. Now, according to our time, okay, according to our time, Ugandan time. Of course, just as you can see down here, okay, I'll just be pointing at the beginning, and then down here, you will help me and spot the time. Okay, it will definitely, because if I didn't do this, most of you will be like, Isma is lying. So in actual sense, this time, the opening of the Asian range, it opens up. I'll start with the New York time, or EST. It opens up at 8 p.m. and then closes at 12 a.m. Okay, that's the Asian range. So if you're someone in Uganda, it will open at 3 a.m. Ugandan time, and then it will close at 7 a.m. Ugandan time. By Ugandan time, I mean GMT plus 3. Okay, so you subtract. Okay, I'll not tell you the conversions because it may disorganize you. So between 3 a.m. in Uganda and 7 a.m., that is the Asian range. This Asian range is anticipated to move at least between 20 to 25 pips a day, and it's usually a range as the way you hear it. It's always a range, okay? It's always a range because of this market or this session being not so active. So don't confuse Asian session and then the Asian range kill zone. Okay, so this one, and the most active currencies that we have the Australian, New Zealand, and Japanese yen. Then the next session, which is the London session, opens at, of course, let me start with the EST. That is, it opens at 2 a.m. and then closes at 5 a.m. That is the London kill zone. That is New York time. Then when it comes to Ugandan time, or GMT plus 3, that's about 9 a.m. and then closes at 12 midday. Okay, 12 midday. Okay, 12 midday. So between 9 and 12 midday is actually the best time for someone to trade if they're in Uganda. Usually, this time marks the low or the high of the day. Like, for instance, it makes the low of the high most of the times. I'm not saying that it's always, but most of the times. Okay, it marks the low or the high of the day. Okay, most of the times, not always. Quote me well, not always. Then second last, we have the New York kill zone. New York kill zones, according to the New York time, it opens at 7 a.m. and then closes at 10 a.m. That is New York time. Then this means that if you're someone in Uganda or in Africa, this is about 2 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. Then, of course, to 5 p.m. Okay, to 5 p.m. Okay, to 5 p.m. This hour down below here is 17 because it's 24 hours clock. So 24 hours clock. Okay, so immediately at its closure, this is when we experience the London closed kill zone. That is, of course, in EST, it's 10 a.m. and then closes at 12 p.m. Okay, then in Ugandan time, it's 5 p.m. To 7 p.m. Okay, now these are the best times to capitalize on when you're trading. So it's always mandatory. It's always very important to know these kill zones. And later on, I'll be releasing out strategies that you can use based upon the kill zones. It's mandatory. It's important for you, for whoever is actually trading, the scalper, the intradays, to always have a keen eye, have a keen concentration about how these markets are moving and how they do make. So I'll be releasing videos. I'll be releasing strategies that you can use when you're trading the Asian range, when you're trading the London kill zone, when you're trading the New York kill zones, and then the London closed kill zone. But most importantly, there will be those three. So in case you actually need such information, such mentorship, okay, at the beginning of this video, I've actually put our contact, our number, so don't hesitate. Contact us. We'll be in position to help you out. Have a blessed day. Bye.